Good evening, VC. Dave here. I hope everybody's doing well. Cheers to you, VC. Drinking a lovely Bitburger from Germany this evening. Spinning some records. And got a few recent acquisitions here I'm going to share with you guys. So the first record is one that's been on the want list for quite some time. If I was to find an original, it would absolutely be a holy grail. And was very stoked when Soul Jazz Records out of the UK recently reissued this album. And that is the Art Ensemble of Chicago, Les Stances Sophie. This is a French movie soundtrack that the Art Ensemble of Chicago put together. This was back in 1970 when it was recorded. Originally released on EMI in France, and then in the US on, I believe, Nessa Records. Of course, both of those go for big dollars. I think the cheapest I've seen in original is 80 in just beat condition. Usually they're well over 100. So I was very, very stoked to pick this up for 20 bucks from my local shop, who was able to get it ordered for me. This is an absolutely wonderful record, very accessible. They do mix in the free jazz pretty heavily at times, but it really flows well. Roscoe Mitchell on the sax and Lester Bowie on the trumpet, or something else. Fontella Bass on the vocals. Just a beautiful, beautiful record all the way around. Highly, highly recommended. This has been shown in the VC quite a bit. Sure you're all aware of that one. Next record I picked up is one I've been spinning a ton. This is a masterpiece in the way of jazz fusion. And that's Billy Cobham, Spectrum on Atlantic. I believe this is from '73. Gatefold. Real nice gatefold. My cover's pretty beat. Record is mint, so that's the trade-off there. Very, very cool gatefold there. Some amazing players on here. Tommy Bolin on the guitar just kills it. Just absolutely shreds right from the opening of this record. Ron Carter is one of his finest bass performances of the thousands that he's recorded, and it was so good that Massive Attack sampled it off the song Stratus. And you got Jan Hammer on piano, Moog, synthesizers, just amazing on this as well. A lot of other great players, of course, Billy on percussion and drums. You've got Joe Farrell, flute and soprano sax, Jimmy Owens on flugelhorn. Yeah, this is a hell of a record right here. Highly recommended. Billy Cobham, Spectrum on Atlantic, '73. Next record picked up very cheaply, again, due to the cover being fairly beat. But the record is minty. Only the second record I've picked up on the label. These Strata East records just don't pop up down here much. So I was very happy to find this. It's Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson, Winter in America. I believe this is from '74. Great record. Also a gatefold. Love Gil's voice. Just absolutely amazing. Some great piano playing on this from both Brian and Gil on electric piano. Danny Bowens on Fender bass and Bob Adams on traps. Great song here on side 2 that's very fitting for our times, and that's the Watergate Blues. Highly recommend checking that out on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, geez. Don't really want to get into too much politics, but man, down here, I'm in North Carolina. I've renamed this state Cousin Fuckersville. Man, we elected some real pieces of shit down here. God, I feel like I owe the world a fucking apology. If you don't like what I have to say, there's an unsubscribe button. Go beat off in a corner. I really don't give a shit. We elected 2 preachers, one of which uh, is live on footage calling all women servant lovers. That's their only duty, to be your servant lover. Trying to take women back 200 years. Wonder what his first order of business will be. What, casual clanhood Tuesdays? I don't know. It's pretty fucked up. And then we elected the other preacher who created House Bill 2 because he's afraid to go to the bathroom with other human beings. Man, what the fuck? Sorry about that. Had to go on a rant. Don't mean to do that, but we live in some real fucked up times. Any case, picked up some dollar bin finds at the local here at Repo. One's an upgrade copy for me. Hugh Masekela, The Promise of a Future. Wonderful, wonderful Hugh record. Original on You and I, still sealed in the shrink. I believe this is from '68. You got Henry Franklin on bass, who's just a badass. What a great quintet, and great songs on here. Happy to get an upgrade copy. We'll probably gift my other copy at some point. And then this record, which is just my favorite Hugh record that I've found so far. It's recorded live at the Village Gate. It's the trumpet and voice of Hugh Masekela. The Americanization of Ooga Booga. Man, what a great, great record this is. I believe it's from '65. And this is live, and they do a version of Herbie Hancock's Cantaloupe Island. Just masterful performance on that. Really wonderful tone from Hugh throughout this record. One of the songs on side 2 is a dedication to Miles Davis and John Coltrane. Absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend this record. If you see it, you can probably find it cheap like I did in a dollar bin. Cheap heat. Pick it up. It's fucking great. Again, sorry about the rant. Man, most of us here in the VC are, progressive human beings. I don't know what the hell else is going on, but Jesus, it's hard to figure out. I don't know. Hope everybody's doing well, and tomorrow I will be digging through a collection that a jazz radio station here in town is selling off. They digitized everything, and everything must go. So I'm going to be looking through 3,000 plus LPs, all jazz for the most part, and 6,000 CDs, and hope to see what I can find. I can tell you that I've already had one record set aside, a fairly rare dollar brand record, so I already got that one, and so we'll see what else we dig out. Hope everybody's good. Peace.